All right, hello team, it's time to get started. For today's equipment, we're going to need a wide range of varieties from 8 to 10 pounds on up to those big 30, 35, 40 pounds, all right? Other equipment we'll be using is a stepper, but I'll have modifications if you don't have one. I also have a glute hip band to use today, and you'll need a box or a chair to sit down to for one of these sections, okay? I hope you like this. We're going to have a circuit, and then we're going to go into just sets today. I'm pretty excited. Let's go ahead and warm up. We're going to start with glute bridge from the floor, okay, with a little leg extension. So we're down at the floor here. We're going to lift those hips. Just follow my lead. Again, for my warm-ups, I do not add any windows or anything at the beginning here. We're not going to have any rest. We're just kind of moving into one exercise, the other, engaging, okay, kind of waking up the body, getting some cardio going as well. Just extend those legs. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Side plank. All right, we're gonna go with bent knees today. Make sure the hips and the shoulders and the knees are in line, and then let's lift that top leg and just hold here. Nice abduction. Just holding and squeezing. Make sure those hips are up and forward, that we're not hinged back here, okay? All right, we're all lined up. We're all good. Holding, breathing. You got this. 7 more seconds. We'll switch to that other side. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Other side, team. Here we go. Hips up, elbow under shoulder, hips in line. They're right. It's right in line with the knee and the shoulder. Really lift those hips up. And don't think about pushing in your arm to get there, but lifting right here, lifting. Pushing up from the hips there. Woo! Here we go. It's going to be a sweaty one. 10 seconds. We got this. We're heading up into a jog here. 3, 2, and 1, or a march. Here we go. Let's come up. Let's start with that march. All right? Just lift those knees, move those arms, pull those elbows back. If you're there, we're going to find a little jog on the spine. Let's get that heart rate going before we get into the rest of these today. Woo! I hope you like this. We'll have cardio at the end. So we are going to have a little bit of conditioning as well. Just help to work that heart today. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks team, take it low with our steps. Or join me for a regular jumping jack right here. Put those arms up overhead. You got it. I didn't warn everyone to go to the restroom or bathroom before this. I'm sorry. We're going to get through it together, though. We just have 12 seconds here. All right. Feeling it. Warming up. Make sure you start those watches if you're logging and tracking your movement. 3, 2, and 1. Let's walk it out, team. All right, hands down. Walk it all the way out into that plank. Let's step it in. Right, left, and back. Right, left. Good. Walk it back. Walk it out. Right, left, right, left. Walk it back. If you're there, find a little tuck jump with me on this one. In, out, and back. Good. Back out. In, out. Walk it back. You got it. One more. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right. I'm warm. I'm feeling it. If you're not, pause me. Take a walk. Get on a rower, a bike. Do something to really warm up. Feel like you're ready to go, okay? If you're still not feeling it, maybe it's not your day today, you need a rest day. Listen to your body. We have deadlifts team. I'm gonna go with my 30s today. All right. I was thinking that this was gonna be my rest day, but turns out it's not, and that's okay. I have the energy. We can do this. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go a little bit wider today with those 2 dumbbells if you're there. And I want us to keep moving. So instead of pausing at the top, as soon as I get extension at the hips, I'm going to find that deadlift again. On a deadlift, we're going to bend a little bit more in those knees, but we're going to keep those shoulders in front of the weights and that bottom a little bit higher than the knees, okay? Woo! So we stay out of the squat, even though we're bending the knees. Hips are slightly up behind us. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. We're going to go into a row from the floor. I'm going to use the bench here. You can use anything you put your hand on. A couch, a chair. If you have your chair there, that would be good. I want you to take some of some of that core out of it, okay, after doing deadlift. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Row. Think about initiating with your shoulder first, pulling back, and then letting that arm follow. So we're not just moving the arms under the body. And I'm gonna row back a little bit towards the hip. So not just right underneath here and doing more of a bicep. Try to avoid that. Pull back. And in. There you go. Or back and up, I guess is what I would say to describe that. Woo! There you go. All right, that's halfway. We're gonna go to the other side. Same thing, team, okay? Same thing. Use a chair there, support yourself and your core. There you go. You got this. My intervals are 40 seconds, but this one is 30-30. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. I'm going to leave that weight there. All right, we have this Arnold Press overhead. I'm going to start with 10, see how it goes. We're going to go from a kneeling position, okay? Kneeling position. I want you to squeeze your bottom. Draw in a little bit here, tighten up, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Wide to press. Bring it back in, okay? Notice my elbows stay up. I'm not dropping them in here, keeping them high as I open up. And I want to open up fairly wide. Make goalposts with my arms and bring them back in. Woo! There we go. Feeling good. We're halfway. That's it. And press. Good. This one is not a heavy lift too much. Trying to keep those elbows up and externally rotate here to that press. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, that's our circuit. Just those 3. Team, we're gonna head down here for those deadlifts again. I'm gonna try to go up. All right. It's always good to try. I want you to try too. If it's not your day, it's not your day. Don't worry about it, but you don't know. Some days when we show up tired, we actually are feeling very strong. 3, 2, and 1. And some days when we show up and we think we're really, really feeling strong, we're actually quite tired. So try it out. Test your limits today. Do your 10 for today. Woo! Good. Squeeze. Halfway. You want that weight to touch down kind of between your feet. Okay, not too far out in front. We want to keep those hips above the knees. Shoulders in front of the weight. 8 seconds here. Ooh, I'm pausing at the top. I'm going to try to get right back into it. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, team. I'm going to leave them there today. That's how I'm feeling. All right? We're going to get a little messy in here today. All right, we're back to those rows. Again, a box. Elevate yourself. You can use your leg. Say you don't have anything there. You can use your leg. It works. Just watch yourself. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Good row. Control it. Pull back. See if you can kind of pause there. That you're moving your shoulder and back and not just the arm. That those wrists are neutral. Halfway, other side, team. Woo-hoo. Making some noise up in here. Here we go. Here we go. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Back to our Arnold Press from our knees. All right. Stabilizing through the core here at our knees. Squeezing those glutes. All right. Play peekaboo with me. I shouldn't see you. Elbows up. Open wide. And then press. Kind of make it some smooth motion where we can. 3, 2, and 1. So here we go. I'll face you this time. And together. Good. And press. I'm going to try a little bit more. Keep working. We're going to try. Maybe it's my day, maybe it's not. Here we go. Open up. Halfway, I missed a few. I may work into the rest just a little bit. Let's see how many I get in here. Aim to get 8 to 10 reps in today. But that weight better be good. If not, work a few more extra reps for me today. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. I always talk to my clients about it, and like, well, what am I looking for? You're looking for it to be pretty sticky, to fatigue towards this interval range. This is why I like reps, but you want to be pretty tired where, ooh, I'm barely getting 2 more out, but you want that good form. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift. Here you go. Good functional movement here. We're at home. All right, there we go. I'm going to squeeze. Go right back into it. Squeeze without too much rest or pause at the top. Keep those reps coming. We're halfway. We got it. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Nice work. We're going into those rows. Woo-wee. Get ready. If you haven't tried some heavier weight and you want to test yourself, now's the time to do it. This is our last round. All right, here we go, team. 3, 2, and 1. This is only the first part of this workout today. We'll get there. Together we can do it. We're gonna take it one section at a time, and that's what I like about the workout that I wrote today, is it truly is just about getting through the section and then moving on. And you can do that, just stay focused and in the moment. Halfway, other side. I'm getting about 10 in here, okay? So just to let you know, something to work towards. If you have lighter weight, it might be moving a little faster. Give it a pause at the top. All right, maybe you don't have the weight you need there to challenge you today. Bring it back and pause and hold for a little extra time there. Three, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Woo! Back to those Arnold Press. Going with those 15s. All right, you might have 12 and a halves at home or 7 and a halves or something that'll work well for you. All right, here we go, team. Oh, you got the sweat dripping. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1 overhead. Here you go. Open wide. Keep those upper arms parallel to the floor. There you go. We got it now. Woo, press up over those shoulders. We're halfway. There you go. Holy moly. 10 more seconds. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we have 30 seconds. We're going into a single leg hip bridge. Thruster. I'm going to be elevated here on my bench. If you don't have a bench to elevate yourself, it could be a workout bench or the edge of a couch. Works really well. It's soft. Or you don't have a stepper, do it from the floor. Look at my modification, okay? And I'm going to try some weight. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go with that right side. Here we go. So I have a little dumbbell here helping me out, give me a little resistance here. We may not be there, we'll see. We're gonna go 30 seconds and then switch to that other leg. We're gonna stay here till we finish 3 sets. Most of you, if you've been doing my videos, have done something like this with me before. I love it. When we do unilateral work, I really love to stay with all the sets. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, we're gonna move it to that other leg if you're there with that weight. 3, 2, and 1. If you wonder how you know if you need to be at that weight or not, Just depends. Can you get to 10 and do more? If you're barely getting to 10, don't do it, okay? If you notice that you can't get your hips up all the way, maybe you're barely lifting them off the floor, it's not time for weights. I want you to figure out or work on getting those hips up higher towards that knee, okay? Tuck that chin. 3, 2, and 1. One of the mistakes I see the most is rocking our body, okay? 3, finding momentum in a rock where we really rock, or we lift that leg and swing, okay? Keep it still. We're lifting and lowering through the glute here, the hip, all right? So I'm pushing up through the hips. There you go. Tuck the chin so you don't rock back too much. Lay back. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. I hope you're progressing if you've been doing this one with me. 3, 2, and 1. I know that I have been. Usually I can only do no weight, and I've been working up here just with practice. Practice makes perfect. So even though I post new workouts, don't be afraid to, if you found one challenging, to stick with it for a while. Repeat it. See what you can do to get better, to lift more weight. 7 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. One more round. One more round. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. If your stepper hurts, it's not a great feeling on the sports bra. Feel free to put a blanket there or a towel or something that helps. A bench, a workout bench is my favorite. 5 seconds. Sometimes they're a little high for me though. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Left side. Last one here. Get those hips up without rocking and swinging. Squeeze the glutes. Push through. If you're not feeling that bottom, move out a little bit. Maybe bring the toes off the floor. See what you got to do to get there. Three, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. Woo! Now, we made it through that. We're going through a very, very hard set of push-ups and planks. It's not easy. So if you're not at your knees for push-ups, or if you are at your knees for push-ups, find an incline. You might hold a high plank here or forearm, and then do your push-up from an incline or the chair that you have present, okay? Here we go. I'm just counting us through this one, so we'll see how that goes. Let's start with a low plank. Here we go. 1, 2. I'm going to count us to 10. 3, 4, and then when everybody find their push-up. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're coming high for that push-up all the way down and up. Find that low plank for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Find that high push-up. Here we go. 3. We're back down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're up. This is number 4. Woo! And down for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Number 5. And down and up. Good. Back down for a 1, 2. We're going to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're up. Number 6. Good. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back up. Number 7. Hoo-ah. Hand down for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're up. Number 8. Here we go. Woo-hoo. And down. If you need to find kneeling plank, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 9. Here we go. Ooh. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're up. One more push-up and find one more plank hold. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! All right, high five to you on that one. Not an easy one, just keep practicing, team. If you had to take a break in there, that's okay. If you needed to go to your knees for the plank, that's okay. Modify it, but make it a challenge to get there, to keep getting better at that, to progress. All right, we're gonna put on our mini bands just around our knees. I'm gonna use my little box, as I always do. All right. We've done this before too, one of my favorites. So it's good to practice. We're just doing this workout a little differently today. Let's start at our box. Open up for a abduction to big toes stay down, okay? So don't rock your feet. All right, now we have the option to squat. Let's do the first one as a squat. All right, next time we can jump if you're there, okay? 2 abductions against that band. 1, 2, and then 2 jump squats. 1. Now we're gonna do box jumps. So we're gonna go from a seated position. 2 and 3, okay? Are we supposed to get 3 or 2 there? No. All right, here we go. We'll go to 4. 1, I might be wrong there. You just go back, make it up. 2, focus now. 3, I'm just gonna count, no more coaching. 4, and then squats or jumps. 1, 2, and when you're jumping, I can't help it, I gotta coach. 3, make sure those knees are not caving in, that we're pushing against that band, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 jumps. 1. I'm pretty sure I skipped something in there. 2. You're welcome. 3 if I did. 4 and 5. Good. 6 abduction. 1. You might see me rest before I go on here. 2. Slowing down. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 6 jumps here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, you don't have to jump, just squat. 5 and 6. Good. 7 abduction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, 7 jumps. 1, 2. Let me know. Do you giggle? Do you swear? What do you do when you start to feel that burn and your body's telling you no, please no? 5, 6. Notice which way my arms are going to. 7. I want to go up, so my arms are going up. Here we go. 8, 7. All right, count down. 6. Maybe that feels better mentally. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 8 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right, 9. It's getting hard. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got this. 6. You're wishing you chose a thinner band. 7 at this point. 8 and 9. 9 squats or 9 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Last one, team. Here we go. 10 abductions. Sit tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toes are down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 10 jumps. Last one or squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep smiling. 5, because we're almost there. 6. We're going to use our stepper again. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, woo! Let's take those bands down. Let's make some space. We're moving on, team. Let's grab a sip of water while we're at it. Oh boy, okay. So proud of you. You've come this far. We're gonna get some conditioning in. You're like, oh, that felt like conditioning. If it did, maybe pause a little bit longer, take a break, or call it quits for the day. But otherwise, I'd like for you to stay and give it a try. All right, team, we're gonna be using our stepper now. We're gonna bring it down quite a bit, okay? So remember, you can use my modification. So I'm gonna take 3 of these off and just go with this one, all right? And I think I'm gonna put it right here in the center. And we'll get moving. We're gonna move. Uh-oh, and it is time. So I hope you're set up. If not, pause me. 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks. Hop on the box here, okay? Up and down. You have modifications, so don't worry about it. See where you are today. This is 40 seconds. I'm gonna turn around so I can tell you the time. Here we go. Nice work. 20 seconds to go. Woo! We have 3 rounds of these exercises that I have, and we have 3 exercises. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're gonna rest. Here we go, up and over, okay? Little side steps. We'll have a little core in here. Then we'll get a little bit bigger rest, okay? But 20 seconds in between each exercise, a minute between each round. You're gonna want it. I don't know about you, but I do. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Side steps, back and forth. Tap out. We just use those hips. All right, seated with that abduction. Also in the jump at this. A little more functional. We got some movement in here with the body. The core is brought back in. Oh yeah. Good work. 20 more seconds. If that gets to be too much, we could slow it down, okay? These are long intervals. I bumped them up. We've been practicing 30, so we can slow it down. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Modify or come back and do just the 30 seconds, okay? This is your time. I wanted to make us work a little bit more. Not as high intensity, so you can take it lower, okay? Here we go. Knee tuck here with abduction. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Tuck, out, abduct. Good. Tuck, out, abduct. All right, there's that abduction again. Woo! Good. Now, this can be hard on the lower back. We need to really draw in and engage, okay? If you're struggling with that, please see my modification, okay? All right, stay with that back low to the floor, okay? So we might go here. We might crunch in and out. Crunch in and out, okay? We'll do that if we need to. All right, time. Woo! We're gonna give it a minute here. All right, so that's a whole lot of talking from me. No, I'm just kidding. We'll rest. Grab a sip of water at least. These are 40 seconds. You can modify. Take it low, okay? Take it low. We might just come down here with the jumping jacks, taps. All right, maybe just being low in your jumping jack helps. Just keep modifying, but keep moving. Maybe you just need a march in here today. Maybe that's where you are, okay? Get those stats and move. It's going to be okay. All right, everybody wants to know, like, exactly what they need to do. Like, you know, what do I exactly need to eat? I want you to write it down for me. Or what is the exact amount of time I need to do this? Or exact amount of weight or reps. That's very individualized, okay? And it is for me day to day. I know what I can do, but not every day can I do it. So just modify. It's all good. If you're working at your 10 for the day, you are where you need to be, okay? Here we go. Jumping jacks up and down. 3, 2, and 1. That minute was really good. Oops, jumping jacks. Here we go. Up and down, team. Remember, it's 40 seconds of work. Take it down to 30. Take it down to 20. You do you. Modify. Find out what you can do today. Do what you can, not what you can't. Don't be discouraged when you have one of those days, okay? But if you're feeling tired, and you've been training 4 days or working out 3 or 4 days in a row, maybe tomorrow should be a yoga, foam rolling, keep it low kind of day. Go for a walk. De-stress. Slow down. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. In fact, for me, I love to work 3 weeks on and a week off just for that. My last week of the month is always very busy, work-wise, very stressful for me. Exercise adds to the stress. I need some recovery. I need to focus on sleep. So it's a good time to take that a week off. 3, 2, and 1. I'm sorry, here you go. Side steps. Back and forth. All right, back and forth. If that's too much, tap and tap and tap. Take it slow. You do you. Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't move during that week. All right, we still need to move, but focus on some other area. You know, get up and move after meals. Go for some longer walks that you normally don't have time to do. Take nature in. Oh, I don't know. Focus on your food health, okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, knee tucks with abduction. Modify if needed. You can do the same thing from the floor. You don't need the stepper necessarily. Woo! All right, team, you're making it. We're doing it. We got this. 3, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Tuck it in. Bring it out. Abduct. Good. In. Out. Abduct. Good. That's it, team. Woo. Halfway. So if 20 seconds is what you need today, you're there. All right. If you need 30, you're there now at 30. If you're going for it, go 40. Make sure you're staying out of that lower back. But modify. 3, 2, and 1. All right, team. We have a minute's rest. Grab another sip of water. Stay hydrated, especially if you're sweating like I am, okay? That's another thing. Don't know what your weather is like where you are, but if it's that time of year where you're sweating more, it's getting humid and hot, hydrate, add your electrolytes. All right, we kind of forget that things are changing. Our bodies need to change with it. But what else can I tell you? Whew. Have a little sweat going on. All right, we have 25 seconds here, okay? We're gonna go one more round. If you can, modify. What I would ask, if you're not there on all of this, it feels like a little too much today, I want you to march in place, okay? I want you to move a little bit. Feel like you're doing something. You're going that extra distance. You're increasing your endurance and your conditioning by staying here and just moving, even if it is modified, so don't worry about it. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks, team. Last round. Woo! We can. Notice I'm quiet, focusing on not falling. We're gonna keep it going. 15 seconds to go, team. You've got this. Hang in there. We're doing something. All right, I want you, they're doing something. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. 20 seconds of rest. Yeah, those lateral taps, all right? All right. Heart rate is up. Feeling good? Endorphins going, maybe? If not, they'll get there with more conditioning, okay? Again, there's not a single way to work out. There's not one only thing that you should be doing. 3, 2, and 1 for your workouts. All right? People will say, no cardio, just weight. Doesn't need to shift with our age and time, maybe. You know, maybe back in the day, cardio, we were able to build muscle or maintain muscle and do cardio when we were younger. But now we've got to work hard for that muscle. So we do need to lift more days. But we still need conditioning. We still need endurance. We still need a little bit of hit, all right, to challenge ourselves. We need it all. We need heavy lifting. We need functional lifting. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go back down. to these real quick. I'll go to the edge here so I can see you and talk to you, but listen, it's okay, all right? We need a good variety of things. And a lot of times I set my days to be different, but if I show up and I'm tired, maybe I have to switch it. It's okay. Here we go. How open wide and in. Today is a bit of strength and conditioning. We're hitting it all. And that's great for those of us who are rushed on time. It is hard. I get it. I'm here with you. Time is passing me by. There's not enough hours. It is crazy. 20 seconds. Woo! Here you go. If you need to, modify or take a 5-second break and get back to it. 8 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool down, team. Doesn't that sound good? Grab a quick sip of water. You made it through. I am so proud of you. It is not easy. And I'll tell you what, show up every day, no matter how tired you are or how much you're not in the mood. This gal included, all right? Didn't feel like it was gonna be my day, but I'm feeling good now. My mind is right. I feel accomplished. I feel like I can conquer something now, that I have the energy. Show up. But just know that there'll be those times when you're like, this isn't it for me, okay? This is not the day. I have had those days. I show up, I think I'm ready, and I'm like, I just am not there. All right, so make sure you can tell the difference between where it's just not wanting to do it and not physically feeling like you can, okay? So know the two differences there. Let's stretch from the floor today. We've had a good one, I would say, huh? I hope you enjoyed that. Let's go butterfly first. Then we'll get those hips from all of the abduction we did. All right, we're gonna sit tall. Grab those ankles if you want. Reach for and grab those toes. Good stretch on the inner thighs. If you need to, use those elbows to push down. Woo! All right. Haha. Total body. I'm curious. I've had some splits. I've had total body. What's your favorite? I had somebody ask me the other day, like, so you never do splits for your classes? And I do. I'll do lower. I'll do upper focus, or maybe it's a focus with some of the other. But a lot of my clients are not coming 3 to 5 days a week. They're coming 2. And that might be all they see. So I do try to do a little bit more full body workouts. If we do split it, it would be an upper lower still. Maybe chest and glutes and hamstrings, or back and quad focus, but upper lower there. So let's go ahead. Let's lay down. We're gonna lay down today. Been doing this one a lot lately. Let's go ahead and cross that right ankle over the left knee. Reach behind on that thigh there, on the hamstring. Now we're just gonna hold this, and I want you to feel that stretch along the hip here. If it's not a stretch, you're gonna grab up on your shin and pull back, all right? And I foam rolled and stretched today, and let me tell you, it works, because I normally cannot grab my shin and do this without being in pain. All right, we're gonna grab back to the back of that leg. I want you to raise that leg straight, that left leg, pull the toes back to the shin. I want you to just hold that for a second, and then we're gonna release it. And we're gonna do it again. Pull up, getting that hamstring to stretch a little bit. Toes towards the shin, dorsiflex here. Pulling, good. Give me one more here. We're just gonna do 3 today. I like 5, but 3 will have to be our number. All right, let's switch, because I don't have a lot of time to stretch. Ankle over the knee. Reach behind again. I want you to spend a few seconds here into those hips. Again, let's see if I can get it on this side. Hey, not bad. Okay. So today we were watching some TV, the family and I haven't done it in a while, but I got that foam roller out, and I just started foam rolling and stretching and all the things, and it definitely helps. Here we go. Pull those toes back. Extend that right leg all the way. Back down. Extend all the way. And back down. One more for me. All the way and hold. Woohoo! And back down. How's our time? All right, I want to get a little bit of the lats here today. So I want you to put your toes together, knees wide. A favorite of mine and my clients as well. We're going to push back. We're going to walk our hands all the way over to that right knee as far as we can go. Let that head fall between the arms. If you want more, you can stack that left hand on top. Feel that stretch down the side, even into our obliques, into our hips there. Breathe. Let's walk it all the way back over to the other side. All right, again, hands beside each other or stacked. Back to the center. All right, a little cat-cow today after all those deadlifts. Create a little space here in that spine and move. So tuck those toes, okay? We're gonna tuck your tailbone, bad dog, or vomiting cat. Drop the chin. Really push those shoulder blades away and towards the ceiling. Knuckles into the ground here. Spread those fingers wide. Tops of the shoelaces to the floor. Dump your belly, pull the chest through and look up. If you barely move here, I need you to practice this, okay? Practice. Tuck the toes, tuck the tailbone, push away, spread those shoulder blades apart. Feels good. Tops of the shoelaces to the floor. Dump the belly, pull the chest through, look up. Last one, very quickly. Here we go. Tuck and push away. Dump the belly, pull through, look up. Push on back into child's pose. 3 deep breaths. All right, team, I hope you enjoyed this workout as much as I did. If you did, please don't forget to thumbs up. All right, subscribe if you haven't so that you'll know when we're posting our new videos. And then leave a comment, okay? I know some of you are out there doing this, but I don't hear from you. Just a heart, just something. Let me know you were there. I know you're there. You've told me, but I would love to hear from you. So that makes my day. That's a little way that you can pay me back, is just by giving me a little heart there, letting me know you showed up and joined me and we were working together. All right, that's it. I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. You did it, team. Bye-bye.